Power of feedback. I love talking about feedback. Because feedback isn't about fixing, it's about fueling growth, but so often it's used in the wrong way. People can leave feedback sessions feeling judged, unheard, or worse, totally ignored. So think about the last time you received feedback. Did it help you? Did it make you defensive? If I think back to early in my career, defensive was the only way to go. And whilst I told myself not to take it personally, that's exactly what I did. And it's not easy to come beyond that. But actually, feedback is so incredibly useful because when it's done well, it's a tool, not a weapon. Its purpose is to help people understand where they are now and how can they improve for the future. Here's the thing, though. As we've already said, not all feedback achieves that. To make an impact, it needs to be specific, timely, and actionable, and absolutely not personal. Vague comments like, you need to do better, or you need to work harder. Well, how does that help anyone? It doesn't move anybody forward. It needs to be specific about the particular area we're giving feedback on, not about the person, about the behaviours. And it needs to be done in a reasonable amount of time because otherwise it will lose its impact. Great feedback is going to be more of a conversation, not a lecture being told what I need to do to improve. It's about listening as much as speaking, and it's about asking questions, exploring perspectives, and inviting reflection. When it's two-way, it builds understanding, ownership, and also trust. And it's more than just an individual interaction. Feedback truly shapes culture. When feedback is given well, consistently, and with absolute respect, it's going to promote that trust. It's going to give a huge amount of opportunities for learning, and it's going to create accountability across teams. And like I've said, a common mistake is focusing on the person rather than behaviour, and people often don't realise they're doing it. You're not aiming to criticise with feedback. What we're aiming to do is guide growth by keeping the focus on actions and the impact those actions have had, or behaviours and the impact they've had. People are going to feel more supported, not judged, and actually able to do something about it to move forward. Make sure you're using your feedback to help people grow, because that's going to strengthen relationships. It's going to create a culture where learning is valued and shared. What's the best piece of feedback you've ever received? Think about why it stuck with you.